Hey, what's up guys? Today is December 22nd, 2017. Really bad day trading for me. Another one of those days where the SPY was kind of a little bit choppy. Like this. I like what I mean by that is that it seemed, and again, this could be total coincidence, I'm not sure. It just seems like when the SPY does this, I have a rough time. I like it when the SPY is like this, when it picks a direction. Or not like that. Like this. So we pulled up and stuff, but we still had a clear direction. More choppy. That's not so bad. There was a run up. And yeah. So I don't know. Again, I can't prove that, but it just seems to me I keep very good records of the S&P chart every single day. I put it in my journal for every single day of trading with all the trades that I took that day. At the top of that in my trader view, I have a picture of what the SPY chart did that day. So I say this coming from a point of a place where I'm someone who keeps a picture of the S&P chart every single day, so that I can see what was going on overall, the overall sentiment in the market. So anyway, ALGN, I took this. I was talking to Vic before market, and we were talking about trying to do a continuation play. I was trying. This wasn't a continuation play as much as it was. Basically, the conversation revolved around me trying to get better at playing open. He had some really good advice about looking for continuations, but with this one in particular, it didn't really continue with the trend. It had sort of, but what I did with this one, I'm sorry, this ticker is ALGN. It's the first play I took. I was short biased on this because of this candle right here. So I don't want to remove that, but we had failed. We had failed all these levels, and there was literally nothing in between where we stopped yesterday and this gap to fill. So I figured we could run pretty easily. So I had a short bias, and that was what I took my play on. I didn't get in right off the bat. I did wait about 9 minutes. But this started off and shot down red, came back up, then we had another red candle, and then we had this really strong red candle, and it just, that was, to me, oh yeah, look how far it wicked down. That was enough for me to get in, and it was just wrong. The thing turned around and grinded up all day. So that was me trying to play the open with a thesis, and it just went bad. By the way, this entire trading day was all losses. I didn't have one win today. I had I had a couple scratches, and then I had some regular old losses. So that was ALGN. Next ticker, let me speed this up a little bit. CPE, played this twice. This first one was a scratch, sort of. I shorted right here, and I covered right there. And because a lot of times when I'm doing these video recaps, I'm noticing that when I'm wrong, I move on and I go next ticker. I move on to the next ticker, but I'm noticing when I see the video that there's a gigantic move that I missed right after when I'm wrong with the original direction. When I get stopped out, I need to pound these same tickers. but I'm just skipping on to the next ticker. So I tried to do that here. I felt like I was wrong right here. This looked like, that was definitely a higher low than this, and I thought we were coming back up or just to go long right here. So I went long, and that is what it did. I was correct. But when it turned back around right here, I chickened out and I got out. So that was just, that whole thing went wrong. CPE. Next ticker, LNG. So I thought that stood for go long. So I went long right here. And it gave me a good move that I wanted. I wanted it obviously to clear. This was the high of day right here. This was the high of at least the 5 days. I don't know how far back. Let's see, is it all-time high? Uh, 1 year, definitely 1 year. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 1 minute, not 1 day. Yeah, I was making all-time highs, or 52-week anyway. So we were clearing new levels here. So I thought that would be some good strength to push up on if we could clear this. We cleared it, and my price target was 53.80 something. I remember that. It's like right here, 81 or 82 maybe. And once we got up over the $0.50 mark, the 50-cent mark, I thought we were looking pretty good. And when it turned around, I just got out right there. Next play, RCII. I did this a lot this week. I really got to stop doing this. Getting in low volume tickers. You see they ended up doing 825,000 on the entire day. Got in right here. They were probably maybe had done 200,000 when I got in. So I shouldn't have been in it this late into the day. I don't need to get into something that has 200,000 volume. And I shorted, and this was about the best it got. I did consider, I remember thinking really, I was really wanting to get out right here because it kind of, I came to the realization after I had gotten in the ticker that I had once again gotten into a low volume ticker that was most likely going to get stuck in a channel, and I was actually correct. And, well, being low volume, I didn't need to be a genius to guess that, but I did guess that it'd probably be stuck in a channel. So I thought my best hopes were to shoot it down into this area right here, at least, since it had gotten, pretty far down here on the first try. I thought maybe if we could just get half of that, that I could get out right here, but turned around, never happened, and that actually was my stop. It stopped me out. I let it come and stop me out. So next ticker, GPOR. Went long right here. I think this was also, no, never mind. So this stock's been downtrending. They had a little push up right here, but then they've been downtrending again. I did draw this last night. This was just a zone that I felt, if we could get out of this, that we would be good to go long. So I did have that into consideration, and I also, since we did this pre-market, I was looking at that. I knew we had to clear this. Got long right here, and I was not very far away from my price target right here, and because of the losses I took, I said I really need this entire move. We're up above this zone. We should be fine. We've cleared at this level right here, to the left over here. We've cleared all that stuff, and we're 20 cents away from the whole dollar mark. We should be able to get another 5 or 10 cents. So I hung out right here, and then it turned around and stopped me out. And then the last play, I got back in LNG short right here, And once again, just another channel play. We were stuck in a channel. So this is pretty much a scratch. Let me blow this up. Shorted right here, and we got out for about a scratch or whatever. But you know, I do want to say that it's a good, good learning experience or whatever, and it's a bad trading day. But the truth of the matter is that I'm in okay spirits about the whole thing. I hate to end the holiday going into Christmas on a day like this where I literally did not get in the green on one ticker. That's crazy. Like, even when I have bad days, I normally, for me, I'll still have one or two winners even on my bad days. So, but the truth of the matter is that, I can have a good attitude about it, and that's fine, but in reality, I got to do something about this because my account can't withstand this, a whole bunch of days like this, where you have, that many losses in a row. And then you have, on the good days that I had this week, they're just in the green a little bit. So, I can't, that's backwards. That's one step forward, two step backwards. So at that rate, basically I need to stop that. I need to get to the drawing board, create a game plan. I know how to trade. There's something missing here. I think that possibly, I do feel that the way the markets have been lately, that has something to do with it. I actually had the thought today that maybe I should just watch because to see if some of my setups for them. Problem with that is that I did think that my setups were forming. So it looks like I need to just go through my journal and just grab one or two solid setups and zone in on those. I don't really know exactly what the answer is, to tell you the truth, guys. I'm just sort of spitballing out loud, but I'll have to fix this because this has to be, that's what the journal is for, that's what these video recaps are for. So not only do I have the journal to go through, my trade review, but I have the video recaps. And I think the journal is very good for the hard stats, and I think the trade review I meant, and that these video journals are really good for what my thought process is, because I don't know what I sound like, what these thoughts are. So when I go back and listen to myself, it may be easier for me to discern, what issues I might be facing that I can turn around. So that's a wrap, guys. Hope you have a happy holiday. I think Tuesday we start back trading, so we will see you guys on Tuesday.